Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are at Remsen softball field again. Seems like we never left from the previous night. Tonight we have the RSM Hawks, Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, hosting the West Monona Spartans. And on paper, this should be a very good game. We have West Monona coming in at 16-3, ranked 6th in Class 2A. The Hawks entered tonight's contest with a 15-1 record and a number 8 ranking for Class 1A. So should be a pretty good matchup tonight. Good test for both teams. And as going through the schedule, I believe West Monona was beaten by Estherville, Lincoln Central, Sergeant Bluff, and Sioux City East. So some pretty good sized schools and some pretty good talented schools then too. So St. Mary's was beat by St. Ed's in the CYO, and that was a score of 2-1. So very good matchup tonight. And before we get going, I'd like to thank Fuller Digital Solutions and our sponsors for allowing us to bring you this game. And as you can see, we're taking infield right now as they finish up. Coach Jeremy Bunkers with a nice pop up there after a failed miss on the first one. But tonight's lineups then, first of all, for the West Monona Spartans under the head coach of Dan Thompson and assisted by Brenda Miller, Lexi Lander, and Clint Nichols. Leading off and at shortstop, number 3 is Casey Miller. Pitching tonight, and number 1 is Carly Miller. At third base, number 8 is Brianna Hill. Patrolling center field tonight is number 21, Savannah Lucas. At first base, and number 4 is Brooklyn Pekarik. In right field tonight, number 5 is Nevaeh Healy. At second base tonight, number 13, Sophia Woodward. The designated player tonight is Carly Stangl, number 20. In left field tonight is number 7, Jocelyn Gaukel. And at at catching tonight is number 6, Creighton Lichenberg. And she is the one that is being designated player for. And starting lineup for the Hawks tonight. At center field is Claire Schrader, number 16, leading off things. Batting second is the catcher, number 3, Maya Bunkers. In left field tonight is number 30, batting third, J.C. Holman. Cleanup hitter tonight is the third baseman, number 24, Hallie Gallus. Doing the pitching duties tonight is number 7, Marina Cronin. In right field, number 10, Grayson Schrader. At first base, Octavia Gallus, number 21. Number 27 tonight, playing second base, is Hannah Klein. And at shortstop, number 2, Hallie Bunkers. As I mentioned before, the Hawks entered tonight's contest with a 15-1 record, ranked number 8 in Class 1A softball. The coaches for the Hawks, head coach Monty Harpenow, assisted by Jackie Tenniger and Cole Nelson and Jeremy Bunkers. Tonight's officials behind the plate tonight will be Tyler Gurney, and on the bases is Jason Cowley. And as you can see, we have a pregame meeting with the coaches and umpires, going through the ground rules, exchanging lineups, do all that formality stuff first of all. And we'll have the prayer and national anthem to follow. I think we'll have time for a couple commercials from our sponsors.
Big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Mink is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Mink, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
And your Remsen St. Mary's Hawks.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Playing right field, number 5, Nevaeh Healy. Batting 7th.
Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
And now for the Hawks, entering tonight with a record of 15 wins and 1 loss. Leading
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
batting 7th, playing first
And
base,
welcome
number
back
21,
to Remsen
Octavia
softball
Dallas.
field as the
Batting
Hawks
playing
are
second base, number 27,
getting announced
Hannah
for the
Klein.
lineup by our
Rounding out
friendly
the order for the
AD,
Hawks, the shortstop,
Jared
22,
Shutt,
Hallie
and we'll be
Bunkers.
ready to go with the prayer and national
The Hawks are
anthem
coached by
soon
Ron
after.
Garza, assisted by Jackie Tenniger, Ann Cole Nelson, and Jeremy Bunkers. Thank you to our umpires for tonight's game, Tyler Gurney behind the plate, and Jason Cowley on the bases. Now we would ask that you please rise, remove your hats as we say an Our Father for the safety of our athletes and good sportsmanship throughout the contest. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Would you please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem?
be ready to go here in a couple of minutes. Another commercial message from one of our sponsors.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
And welcome back to Remsen Softball Field as Marina Cronin takes her final warm-up tosses. And the Hawks take their position on the field. And we'll get going here with Casey Miller leading off. Shortstop for the Spartans of West Monona. And West Monona's main town is Ottawa. Last year's game with them was a 5-1, 10-inning affair won by the Hawks. Just kind of caught fire in the top of the 10th and hung on for the victory. First pitch for Marino is called strike one. Ball sails outside, 1-1. Ottawa has the distinction of being the having the widest main street in the nation. And nice pitch by Marina Cronin, saws off Casey Miller. And
now batting will be the pitcher. Number
1-3 is the putout. Carly Miller comes to the plate now, swinging from the left side of the plate. She is the pitcher. And the pitch right to Hallie Gals. Oh, it throws in the dirt. And low throw, but dug out by Octavia Gallus, and she hung on for it.
Carly Miller grounds out to the third baseman.
5-3.
Number 2.
Put out there for 2 outs.
Now batting will be the third baseman. Number 8, Brianna Hill.
Brianna Hill, the third baseman, comes to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on.
It's funny because Monty called me later that night, and he's like,
And the pitch.
I think
A little bit low.
to get it done with it. I was like, that's exactly what McKenna said.
I was not complaining.
And the 1-0 pitch from Cronin. Swing and a foul back. Off to the first base side.
Yep, I did. I've been thinking about announcing that, but
1-1 the count.
I need a script for it, but also say
And the pitch. Change up, drops right in.
Dave Miller is here. I just heard out.
1-2 the count.
Definitely a Dave.
I would probably look for something on the outside, and that's where Bunkers is setting up, and that's where pitch was delivered. Foul ball comes straight back behind the backstop. Count remains 1-2. And Maya sets up on the outside again, outside and low, and that's where it was delivered. Line down the right field line, but goes in foul territory. Do it all over again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice first inning.
Cronin strikes out Hill for out number 3.
And that'll take us to the bottom of the first inning. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on for the Spartans.
The bottom of the first for the Hawks will be
And we'll be back after these commercial messages. at Remsen softball field as Carly Miller finishes up her warm-up tosses. A nice delivery, nice location of pitches anyway for the warm-ups. Claire Schrader will be leading off for the Hawks. Center fielder. Batting from the left-hand side.
For the Hawks, the center fielder, number 16.
Very
Schrader.
good speed. You got the first baseman pulled way in, or maybe that's, yeah, first baseman. I think number 13. I'll better check that. Number 13 is the second baseman pulled. Oh, right back to the pitcher, and 1-3 for the putout.
Schrader grounds out to the pitcher, Miller, for out number 1. Now batting is the catcher.
Don't think she wanted to put it back at the pitcher. She wanted probably down one of the lines. Maya Bunkers comes to the plate now. And lofted one out in the outfield. Center fielder and left fielder coming together. Center fielder takes it. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Bunkers flies out to the center fielder, Lucas, for out number 2. Now batting is the left fielder, number 30,
J.C. Holman, the Hawk left fielder, comes to the plate, number 3 hitter. And strike called. Lagging behind her, these outs came pretty quick. 0-1 the count. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. And foul down, foul territory. Count remains 0-2, bottom of the first. And the pitch, there's the changeup, but landed about halfway from the pitcher's circle to home plate. Kind of skipped twice, I believe. And the 1-2. Oh, just got a piece of that right off the end of the bat. Stays alive, though. 1-2 now. And the pitch. Oh, left it up, and JC takes it to right field. First Hawk base hit with 2 outs.
Holman singles to right field. Bringing up the third baseman, number 24, Hallie Gallus.
Tried to throw a changeup, but it just stayed up too much, and JC got a bat on it and sent it to opposite field. Now batting, Hallie Gallus, the third baseman, takes a called strike right down the middle. JC the other night had the big hit, the 3-run bases clearing double. And swing and a miss for Hallie, 0-2. And the pitch in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. That being Creighton Lichtenberg. One, 2 the count. And the pitch. Sent up the middle. Did not get a glove on it by the second baseman, but she kind of kicked it to the shortstop, who was covering second.
Out at second base for
and force out. So Hallie Gallus is on a fielder's choice with a force out at second on J.C. Holman. So
after 1 complete, the score is
no runs, no 1 hit, and 1 left.
In the top of the second,
and we'll move to the top of the second inning. Be back after this commercial message.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
And as the warm was taken back here at Remsen softball field,
Off the top of the second
nice
inning.
evening again
The center
tonight.
fielder, number 21.
Feel a gentle breeze
Savannah
up here, but
Lucas.
the flag is hardly moving at all. Out in center field. 86 degrees right now. And called strike by Marina Cronin. Now batting is Savannah Lucas, another left-handed swinger. And the pitch right in on the hands. Good thing she was moving already. Oh, 2. After the first inning, both pitchers seem to be pretty much on. A lot of strikes. And swing and a miss for the first out.
Cronin strikes out Lucas for out number 1. Now batting the first baseman, number 4, Brooklyn Pekarik.
Brooklyn Pekarik comes to the plate. First baseman for the Spartans of West Monona. Nice pitch on the outside, just a little bit too far out. 1-0 the count. Brooklyn, first baseman. And the pitch, and fouled down the right field line again in foul territory. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, fouled straight back into the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the delivery, swing, and just a reach out and chip over Hallie Gallus at third base, right over her head. So the Spartans gathered their first hit.
Pekarik singles to left. Now batting the right fielder, number 5, Nevaeh Healy.
So with 1 out in the top of the second, Brooklyn Pekarik gets the first base hit for the Spartans and brings up Nevaeh Healy. And the pitch just outside again. Hallie Gallus is really sneaking in at third base. Expecting maybe a sacrifice bunt. Here's showing it. Ball a little high. That might have been the decoy to see which way the defense was moving. And the 2-0 pitch. Swing and hit to the second baseman and takes it to first base for the out. So 4-3 on that. Advances the runner, Pekarik, to second base with 2 outs.
Now batting the second baseman, number 13.
And coming to the plate, second baseman, Sophie Woodward. Sophia. Yeah. And left-handed hitter again, and 1-0 the count with 2 outs. Runner at second base. And the pitch stays a little out again. Not missing by very much. 2-0 pitch. And right down the middle. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Too high. 31. Walk isn't all that bad. You get it force out at all 3 bases. And the 3-1 pitch. Again, right down the middle. Full count. 2 outs. Runner at second base. And the pitch. Ooh. Good cut. Gets a piece of it. We'll do it all over again. And the pitch. And pop up, and Hallie Gallus has it measured and gets out of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit and 1 left for the Spartans as we move to the bottom of the 2nd inning. And again, we'll be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
And back at Remsen Softball Field, this is Jim Wesselman with Fuller Digital Solutions. Again, I'd like to thank them for allowing us to bring the games to you, along with our sponsors for the Lady Hawks and the Hawks baseball team. Hawks baseball will be back in action tomorrow at the Spalding Tournament up in Granville. And their first game time is 3 bells against Akron Westfield. And Marina Cronin to the plate, and she takes ball 1. Carly Miller with the pitch, and ripped down the line, just foul ball by maybe a foot. She turned on that one very well. 180 down the line, she probably hit it 160. Just on the wrong side of the foul line. 1-1 to count. And good swing again, fouls it off to the other side. 1-2. .210 to dead center. 180 down the lines. And swing and a miss on a ball that tailed away from her.
Miller strikes out Cronin for out number 1. Now batting is the right fielder, number 10, Grayson Schrader.
Grayson Schrader coming to the plate. Batting from the left side. And the pitch stays outside. Pitchers are definitely hitting their spots, working that outside part of the plate. And the pitch stays low, 2-0. Grayson checking signs from Coach Monty Harpenow at third base coach's box. And the pitch called strike. 2-1. 1 out. Bottom of the 2nd inning. And the pitch. Strike again. At the same location. And the 2-2 pitch. And swing and pop up. Third baseman's calling for it and gathers it in.
Schrader flies out to the third baseman, Hill, for out number 2. Now batting, the first baseman, number 21, Octavia Gallus.
Octavia Gallus comes to the plate then. Number 21. First baseman, swing, or not a swing, called strike. Both pitchers like to work ahead too. Get up on the count. A little low. 1-1. And the pitch. Strike 2, called on the inside. And the pitch. Oh, got a piece of it. Hung on. 1-2 again. And the pitch. A little changeup. That stays high. 2-2. Now probably bring the heat after throwing the changeup. Make it look faster. And the pitch. And it was. But she fouls it straight back. Do the same thing again. 2-2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Second inning. 0-0 the score yet. And the pitch. Called. Strike 3 on the inside corner. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We're moving to the top of the third in a scoreless game, and we'll be back after these commercial message.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's to...
And back at Remsen softball field. Moving on to the top of the third inning with a scoreless game so far. Each team has garnered 1 hit. Brooklyn Pekarik for the Spartans and J.C. Homan for the Hawks. Coming up for the Spartans is the designated player, number 20, Carly Stengel. And Cronin's pitch stays outside. Good movement, but just moved a little bit too far out. 1-0 the count. And the pitch just outside again. Two-0 the count. Stengel batting 8th in the lineup. And the pitch. There it is. Stayed outside. This time caught the corner of the plate. 2-1. Like to even it up here now. And the 2-1 pitch. And swing and a miss. 2-2. And the pitch, gets a piece of it, fouls back to the screen. Changeup just stays upstairs. Full count. And the pitch. Swings right down third baseline, but sails in foul territory on the grass. Let's redo the thing again. 3-2.
What's that? Oh.
And the pitch, swing and a miss. Again, nice pitch by Marina Cronin, right on the outside corner.
Now batting will be the left fielder, number 7, Jocelyn Gockel.
That's her third strikeout of the game now. Jocelyn Gockel, batting ninth and from the left side. And the pitch, foul back to the screen. 0-1 the count. And the 0-1. Oh, she froze her with that changeup. 0-2 now. Probably, I would say, the fastball. Maybe with some movement. And the pitch. And, oh, it looked like another changeup. Died at the end there. Strikeout number 4.
Cronin strikes out Gockel for out number 2. Back to the top of the order, the shortstop, number 3, Casey Miller.
Casey Miller back to the plate then. She hit a tap back to the pitcher. Recorded the out as 1-3. Ooh, that was a good pitch, but called ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. As the Spartans of West Monona are swinging the bats. Ball takes a hop and gets a piece of the umpire. He's going to take a little breather here. He'll probably give Maya Bunkers a little, yep, he's talking to her right now, giving her a little teasing right now. Probably telling her, you got to block those. And the 2-0 pitch from Cronin. Way outside. 3-0 the count. Lead off shortstop for West Monona. And the pitch. Called strike 1. See if Marie could come back on this one. And the pitch. Yep, too high. So 2 outs. Runner goes to first base on the walk. Bringing up Carly Miller.
Carly Miller.
Doing the pitching duties tonight. If they aren't twins, I think they're sisters because they look pretty much alike. There's a bunt pop-up that goes in the middle of the infield, right between the pitcher, the third baseman, and the shortstop, kind of in that Bermuda Triangle, but it goes down as a hit.
Miller reaches on the infield single.
Everybody was kind of charging, and it went right over the top of Marina. She tried to take the angle to it, and it landed right in between Hallie Gallus and Hallie Bunkers. And that brings to the plate third baseman Brianna Hill.
Now batting will be the third baseman, number 8, Brianna Hill.
Number 17, Ashley.
Pittett.
They do have a pinch runner, or maybe That'd be a courtesy runner, I guess, for the pitcher.
Yeah, I had something in my mind before I started saying it, and then I
And good pitch. Get that changeup
was gonna say pit.
way ahead of it. 0-2 the count. Runners at first and second. Brianna did strike out the first time up. Marina looking to do the same thing. Wow, that was a very close pitch. And the stolen bases puts runners at second and third now, with a 1-2 pitch ready to come. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Spartans. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and gets out of it. With her 5th strikeout of the game. And that goes to bottom of the third now. Scored no runs on 1 hit and 2 runners left. And we'll come back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and Kent feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
And Jim Wesselman back here at Remsen softball field, going into the bottom of the 3rd inning with the Hawks coming to bat with Hannah Klein. Going to lead off, followed by Hallie Bunkers, and back to the top of the order with Claire Schrader. Well, the game kind of turned into everything that we thought it was going to be with a pitcher's duel. 2 well-matched teams. Number 8 ranked in 1A, Remsen St. Mary's, and number 6 rank in Class 2A, the West Monona Spartans. And a called strike 1 on Hannah Klein to begin the inning. And ball 1. And, there's our drive to left field and gone. Home run by Hannah Klein. And awesome hit by Hannah Klein. Hit that about 200 feet, I think. 180 is the marker line. So the Hawks score first with a solo home run in the bottom of the 3rd inning by Hannah Klein. Hallie Bunkers now comes to the plate. She swings, sends it to the first baseman for a pop-up, and it's hauled in. So F3, and we move to the top of the order.
Now batting will be the center fielder, number 16, Claire Schrader.
So only the 2nd hit for the Hawks, but it's a big one. And ball called on Claire Schrader. So with 1 out, Claire Schrader trying to get things going here, and swings and chops it down and goes foul. 1-1. So both teams with 2 hits now. And as far as my recollection goes, I don't think there's been any errors by either team. So very clean game. Ball low and outside. So pretty good production from the number 8 hitter. And there's a tap, and Claire, and called out. Very close play at first base. So with 2 outs, 1-3 on that put out, brings up Maya Bunkers.
Number 3, Maya Bunkers.
She flew out to the center fielder, kind of in left center, first time up. And good cut, fouls it back over the screen this time for the 0-1 count. Swing, ground ball, shortstop. She comes up, fires it over to first base for the out, 6-3.
Bunkers grounds out to the shortstop.
But
Miller
the
for
Hawks
out number 3.
strike first
Bottom of the
with
third.
a solo
The
home
Hawks
run
score
by
1
Hannah
run on 1
Klein.
hit and leave no
1
runners
run on
base.
1 hit and nobody left
After play
on.
complete, Hawks 1, Spartans 0.
And we'll go to commercial break
2 up in the top of the 4th
from our
for the Spartans
sponsor.
will be
Level internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
And back at Remsen softball field, as you can probably hear in the background from our DJ McKenna Luch, she's playing a lot of upbeat music. So, and again, that's our DJ McKenna Luch that's doing the music.
leading off the top of the 4th inning. The center fielder, number 21, Savannah Lucas.
Savannah Lucas coming to the plate. And you probably hear in the background the PA announcer, which is Mr. Shutt, the AD. And called strike to begin the top of the 4th inning. Savannah Lucas, center fielder. She struck out her first time up. Left-handed swinger. And tap to first baseman. And just beats her there. Made that a close play.
To the first baseman, Gallus, for out number 1.
3 unassisted on that put out.
Now batting is the first baseman, number 4, Brooklyn Pekarik.
Brooklyn Pekarik comes to the plate. She is the first one to gather a hit for the Spartans. A single in, I believe it was the second inning. Yeah, second inning. And ball sails inside for 1-0 count. And the pitch. Other side of the plate. For a 2-0 count. Two-0 pitch, right down, driven down the right field line and foul territory. Two one. And the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball, gathered in by shortstop, and just gets her. Umpires like those delayed calls. Everybody kind of holds their breath waiting for him to make the call.
Out number 2.
So 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 5, Nevaeh Healy.
That goes 6-3 for the putout. Nevaeh Healy comes to the plate. She grounded out second to first, her first time up. And the pitch. Little dribbler, picked it up, fair territory. And I think I might have wanted her to take that and let it roll foul, maybe roll a little bit more. But that'll go down as an infield single. So the third hit for the Spartans.
14, Sophia Woodward.
Sophia Woodward comes to the plate. She popped out to Hallie Gallus at third the first time up.
I did. He gave it a hit.
And line out to
Woodward,
center
flies out
field.
to the center fielder Schrader. Route number 3. In the top of the fourth, the Spartans scored no runs on no hits and leave
No
one
runs
runner
on no
on
hits.
base.
I think we'll change that one. That probably was
Two up in the bottom of the fourth.
an
for the
error
Hawks
on
lead
Gallus, so that'll bring about the
Gallus
first
and
error for the Hawks. I don't know if I'm the official scorer or not, but I'm going to put down an error for that. So first error on the Hawks, but it didn't hurt anything. And we'll be back after these commercial messages.
Big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And back for the bottom of the fourth inning at Remsen Softball Field. This is Jim Westman for Fuller Digital Solutions, bringing you the game between the West Monona Spartans and the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. And first pitch to J.C. Homan, called strike on the inside corner. J.C. had the first hit for the Hawks in the first inning. And that one's called strike 2. Miller way up in the count, and JC has a nice swing, sends it to the foul ground outside the fence. Stays 0-2. And the pitch. Change up, hangs it up there just like the first time up. This time she takes it to center field. First time was right field.
Holman singles to center. Bringing up the third base.
She's got it working on a 2-for-2 night.
Gallus.
Third hit then for the Hawks. Leadoff single. Hallie Gallus coming to the plate. She reached on the fielder's choice in the first inning as J.C. Holman was forced at second. Might see a bunt here maybe. Oh, don't need to. Done for him. As the ball in the dirt goes in, J.C. Holman races down to second base. So runner in scoring position for Hallie Gallus. On a 1-0 count now. And the pitch. Stays too far inside. 2-0. Looking to at least move her up 60 feet. I guess I was going to say 90 feet, but I'm used to baseball. And the pitch. There's the bunt. Attempted bunt. Fouled off. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. And laced to high pop up to right field. And she does make the catch. Thought she might overrun it, but looks like she had to reach back and grab it, but that brings about the first out of the inning. And Marina Cronin comes to the plate. She struck out her first time up, and she had a good cut at that one. She also laced one down the right or left field line, landed just maybe a foot foul the first time up. So no balls, one strike, one out, runner at second, and fouled back again. So Cronin in the hole, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good movement on that fastball that
Miller
just broke
strikes
away.
out Cronin for out number 2. Now batting is the right fielder, number 10, Grayson Schrader.
Grayson Schrader comes to the plate now after the strikeout. She popped out to the third baseman, first time up. And ball one called. So leadoff single by J.C. Homan. The wild pitch sends her to second. After a fly out and strikeout, she remains at second base. Grayson Schrader, 2-0 count. And the pitch. Outside again. 3 pitches all on the outside part of the plate and low. 3-0 the count. Probably not going to be swinging here. But she takes called strike one. 3-1. Octavia Gallus waiting on deck. And the pitch stays low. So the base on balls puts runners at first and second.
Octavia Gallus.
With 2 outs. Octavia Gallus, she had a backwards K the first time up. That means she was looking. Nice to get a little bit of a cushion with a 1-0 lead. And the pitch. And fouled off over the first base dugout. 0-1 to count. Usually good things happen if you put it in play on the ground. And pitch and fouls it back again. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Yes, called third strike. Good pitch by Miller. But that clears the bases. And 1 run on no hits and 2 runners left.
2 runners on base.
And we'll return after this message from our sponsor.
Has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Minutes ago. And back at Remsen softball field as the Hawks finish their warm-ups in the top of the 5th inning now with a 1-0 lead on a home run by Hannah Klein. Carly Stengel comes to the plate, then the designated player for the Spartans. And Cronin with the pitch. Outside. And the 1-0 pitch from Cronin. Single to left field. The 3rd hit.
Leadoff single by Stengel.
Garnered by the Spartans. So each team has 3 hits. And it looks like we're going to have a runner. We think it's Ashley Pittett.
Yep. We're going to try. Runner at first base, number 17, Ashley Pittett.
Brings to the plate left fielder Jocelyn Gaukel. She struck out her first time up. So infield is, or I should say the left side of the infield is pulled in. Third baseman and shortstop. And the pitch, bunt, back to the pitcher. She's going to go to 2. And got the force out at second base.
Forces out Pittett at second base for out number 1.
So she reaches on a fielder's choice, and Stengel is erased on the 1-3.
Back to the top of the order.
Put out.
Shortstop, number 3, Casey Miller.
Casey Miller coming to the plate. We're back to the top of the order for the Spartans with 1 out and 1 runner on. Ball 1, first pitch to Casey Miller, the shortstop. Hawks working with 1 out, so try to get that lead runner if at all possible. 2-0 the pitch. And the delivery stays inside, 3-0. She can work herself back here now.
It's not telling me. Try to pronounce it. Look it up. It's not telling me.
And right down the middle for the 3-1 count now. And Cronin with the pitch on the 3-1 count. Strike 2. This will be a huge out to get this one. Carly Miller on deck. She has one of the hits for the Spartans. Marina checking the dugout for the sign. Checking her sleeve on her left arm for the pitch. And drive to right field and out, just out. Grayson Schrader was right there down the right field line. So 1 out, 3-2 the count, top of the 5th inning, 1 runner on for the Spartans. And the pitch. Strike 3, huge out. Oh, strike him out, throw him out. That's the way to end the inning.
Out number 2, Gaukel is thrown out, stealing at second base for out number 3.
So no runs on 1 hit, and now nobody left on.
And leave no runners on base.
We move to the bottom of the 5th inning.
For the Hawks will be Klein.
And again, back after these messages from our sponsor.
Healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
And back at Remsen softball field, this is Jim Westman with Fuller Digital. And we move to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Hawks leading due to a solo home run by Hannah Klein. And that just so happens to be who's coming to the plate right now.
The bottom of the 5th for the Hawks, the second baseman, number 27, Hannah Klein.
She lofted a solo shot down the left field line, about 200 feet. And the pitch to begin the inning. Swing and a strike. Oh, 1 the count, and swing and a miss, or swing and fouled back. 0-2. And the pitch. Oh, just line out to the first baseman.
Klein lines out to the first baseman, Pekarik, for out number 1.
Hannah evidently seen the ball pretty well.
Number 2, Hallie Bunkers.
Hallie Bunkers pop up to the first baseman first time up and dribbles one down to the third baseman. She makes the throw, low throw, eludes the first baseman. Hallie's on her way to second base. She's going to stop at second. So the error that she reaches on from the third baseman brings up about the top of the order.
Bunkers reaches on the error by the third baseman. Now batting.
Claire Schrader coming to the plate. She
fielder,
has
16,
grounded out to first from pitcher to first both times. And here comes the defensive shift. And sends it to the second baseman, and the little bobble. Oh, Hallie might have been able to score on that. But that advances her to third base. The little bobble by the second baseman and the speed of Claire Schrader.
To the plate, the catcher, number 3, Maya Bunkers.
Maya Bunkers comes to the plate now. So we're going to have a little conference now. I'm not sure what the official score was on Claire's, but I think she would have probably beat it out. I think the second baseman just lost her footing a little bit and couldn't get enough on it. So. Uh-oh. We have the AD having to be called down to the field. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
So I think we'll go to commercial.
Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
And the strike called on Maya Bunkers. But Claire Schrader steals second base. So runners at second, third. And there's a line drive past the left fielder. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Big hit by Maya Bunkers. A 2 RBI double. Huge hit, huge runs. 5th hit. So runner at second base, 3-0 now the score in the bottom of the 5th. And a good cut by J.C. Holman, who's already got 2 singles. So 0-1 the count, 1 out. Runner at second base, 2 runs in. And drive to right center, drops. And ball quickly gets in, so runners at first and third at the corners. Hawks gather their 6th hit. J.C. Holman, 3 for 3, 3 singles. Brings to the plate Hallie Gallus, the cleanup hitter. And Coach Thompson coming out, and it looks like
15 going,
she's going to be replaced.
15 Lana Jungers.
Lana Jungers will be the pinch runner for J.C. Homan. And into pitch for the Spartans is number 20. And I'll let the the designated player, Carly Stangl, will come into pitch now. And she takes up her warm-up tosses. Looks now, again, this is new to me with that designated player. Casey Miller, Carly Miller, the pitcher, is number 1, and looks like she will go to maybe second base. She's out in that vicinity right now. They're at she's going to right field. So as we reset, we have the Hawks have runners at the corners, first and third with 1 out. 2 runs in this inning, and Hallie Gallus coming to the plate. She reached on a fielder's choice and flew out to right field. Shows bunt, more or less a decoy for the runner. And the pitch, pulls back, takes ball 1. And Jungers goes down to second, so runners at second and third. 1 out. One 0 the count. And the pitch stays outside. 2-0. 2 more big runs out on the bases. And the 2-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner. And the 2-1 pitch. And attempted bunt goes foul towards first base dugout. 2-2. Stangl, the new pitcher for the Spartans. And Hallie Gallus on the 2-2 pitch. Changeup. She looked at it all the way in. Stayed low and outside. Full count. No force, so the runners will not be in motion, or should not be in motion anyway. And the 3-2 pitch. Fouled right down the first base dugout. In fact, I think it might have been fielded by the dugout. So we'll do it all over again. The full count pitch from Stangl. And changeup driven to center field. Nice catch by the center fielder, number 21. And tagging up was Maya Bunker, so sac fly by Hallie Gallus for an RBI. Brings the score 4-0 with still a runner at second base. And they appealed. It looks like there still might be an appeal. I don't think there was any question that Maya tagged up on that. And the umpire already ruled safe on it. The home plate umpire. And he's the one that should be watching it, because the base umpire has to watch the catch out in the outfield. Very, very good catch by the center fielder, Savannah Lucas. Nice diving catch on a sinking line drive. So that brings to the plate Marina Cronin. She has struck out twice. And the pitch way outside and high. One-0 the count with 2 outs after the sac fly by Hallie Gallus. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Probably looked at it, looked like another ball, but and the 1-1 pitch, and driven to center fielder. She's got plenty of time to camp out underneath it, but Hawks score 3 big runs in that inning on 3 hits, 1 left, and 1 Spartan error. So we move to the top of the 6th inning with a score: Remsen St. Mary's 4, the West Monona Spartans 0. And we'll be back after this message from our sponsor.
Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
And back at Remsen softball field for the top of the 6th inning. Excuse me. Yeah, top of the 6th inning. And we'll get going here with the, well, I guess it's former pitcher now the right fielder, Carly Miller. She grounded out to third to first and had a single. And the pitch to begin the 6th. Ball 1. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Swing and a foul tip, I should say. Looked like she was kind of trying to send it towards third base side. Kind of a little slap hit. One the count and the pitch. And hit to the second baseman. Nice play by Hannah Klein. Get the first out of the inning. 4-3. Now coming to the plate, third baseman Brianna Hill. 2 strikeouts for the game so far. And the pitch. Change up, beautifully thrown. Drops right in there. Just kind of freezes the hitter. You're expecting something quick. And it comes in slow and just dives right in the strike zone. And the 0-1. There's that fastball. You try to set that up. Like I said, you throw that changeup and that fastball comes in and it looks like it's 10 mile an hour faster. And the 1-1. Swing and a little pop. Oh, nice job, Marina, to get off or get out of the circle. I was going to say get off the mound, but there isn't a mound out there. So the pop out to the first, or to the pitcher, brings up second out and brings up Savannah Lucas, the center fielder who made that great catch out in center. Oh, Hallie was charging and a little foul ball bunt went right over her head in foul territory. So 0-1 to count. Hallie playing third base. Hallie Gallus playing third base. She had some knee issues, so take her out of the catching spot. And Maya Bunkers has done a tremendous job there. Ball low, 1-1. Really beneficial to coaches if you have a player that can play multiple positions. Kind of utility player. And and J.C. Holman with a great catch out in left field. That was for sure a double. And she robbed that. So, ends the inning for the Spartans on a fly out to left field. So, no runs, no hits, and nobody left on, no Hawk errors. And we'll be back after this commercial message from our sponsor.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. And outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
And back at the Remsen softball field for the bottom of the 6th inning. And Grayson Schrader leading off. She popped up to third baseman and walked. And the pitch sails high. Be nice to get a couple more insurance runs. Get that leadoff person on. You can do some things. And the pitch. This one low. 2-0. And the pitch. Called strike one. 2-1. Ball high. 31. Grayson, the number 6 hitter in the Hawk lineup. And the pitch. Takes ball 4. She hustles down to first base quickly. So leadoff on. Number 7 hitter, Octavia Gallus. She has struck out looking twice tonight. Might look for a bunt here. Get that one more insurance run. And nope. Swing and fouls it off. Right to the on deck's circle to Hannah Klein. So 0-1 the count. Still might have a bunt though, I think. Give her one shot to move her up and not squaring her out. And this throw down to second. And into second safely. So 1-1 the count. Opportunity for an RBI by Octavia Gallus. At least moving her up with nobody out. And the pitch. Ooh, good cut. Good cut. Swung right through it though. 1-2. And the pitch. Good job. Oh, right between the catcher or the first baseman's legs, and takes advantage of it. Runners all take advantage of it. Grayson Schrader scores from second base on the air. And as the throw came into the plate, Octavia reaches second base. So she reached on the air by the third baseman. Brings to the plate Hannah Klein with a 5-0 lead now for the Hawks. First baseman just didn't sit down on it, and it went right under her glove. Ball one. Oh, jeez. And the 1-0 pitch. Driven hard to the second baseman. She makes the stop, throws over to first for the first out of the inning, but moves the runner up 60 feet and 60 feet away from home plate. Brings to the plate Hallie Bunkers with one out. And shot to right field, and she makes the throw to the plate, and Gallus tags, Octavia Gallus tags and scores the 6th run for the Hawks. And Hallie Bunkers with the sac fly to right field, good for an RBI. Bring back the top of the order with 2 outs. And Claire with the swing and a miss. Claire Schrader ground out to pitcher twice and a single. And the pitch, and she reaches out for it on the changeup and dumps it into left center field. Just had enough on the back end of it to garner a single. So 7 hits by the Hawks, 6 runs. And the pitch, ball low, Claire steals second, fairly easy. Runner at second base now, 1-0 the count. Maya Bunkers. She flew out to center, grounded out to short, and a 2-run double in that big inning. 2-0 the count. And the pitch, and nice grab by the first baseman. Sinking line drive away from her. So line out to the first baseman. That ends the inning, but the Hawks add a couple insurance runs for a 6-0 lead going into the top of the 7th. Last chance for the Spartans, and we'll be back after this message from our sponsor. And back at Remsen softball field as Marina Cronin finishes her warm-ups in the top of the 7th inning. Hawks looking to close out the Spartans with another shutout. More importantly, to pick up that 16th win of the season against the one loss against the Gales of Fort Dodge St. Ed's. And coming to the plate is Brooklyn Pekarik. She has singled and grounded out to short and takes ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch from Cronin. Strike. She wears out that outside corner. Has great location for her pitches. Hits her spots. And the pitch And yes, she did. Check swing, couldn't check it soon enough. 1-2 the count. Now that was on a changeup. I don't know if she'll come back with it again. I would prefer a fastball. Change the eye speed and the speed, and ooh, that was really close. Almost too close to take. But we go to 2-2 now. And the pitch. And driven down foul territory. Do it over again. 2-2 the count.
I feel myself doing it.
And the 2-2 pitch. Sails high and up. Full count. Great to get that first out of the inning, as it would be in any inning. It kind of limits all the possibilities that teams can do, especially early in the game with sacrifice bunts, hit and runs, and steals. And the pitch, foul back. Carrick hanging on pretty good. And the pitch, foul back again, about same place. Evidently somebody made a catch.
Odd John. Audie Bunkers.
Oh. Got to give a shout out to Audie Bunkers for making the catch. And the 3-2 pitch. Foul back again. And waiting for some softballs now. Need to get him back in quickly. Coach Harpenow had a spare one. Hopefully this is the one that's loaded up. And again, 3-2 pitch to Carrick. And the pitch, driven in the gap, right off the top of the fence. And she's nailed at second base, though, trying to advance to it. So she picks up a single for the fourth hit, but tried to stretch it into a double and was gunned out. I believe that was Claire Schrader that picked it up and fired it in. And the tag made at second base, so great play to get that first out of the inning. Brings to the plate Nevaeh Healy. And little pop-up just beyond the grasp of Octavia Gallus at first. So 0-1 to count. And the 0-1 pitch. Ball low. One the count, and the pitch from Cronin. Fields her position, makes the throw over to first base for the second out of the seventh inning. So 1-3 again. Been several of those tonight. Sophia Woodward trying to keep the things going for the Spartans. She has fouled out, or excuse me, popped out third baseman and lined out to center fielder. And the pitch. Stays outside. Good tailing fastball, though, by Cronin. Just turned it over to a left-hander. And the 1-0. Swing and base hit. Center field. Claire Schrader fields it cleanly, gets it back in quickly. So Sophia Woodward gathers the 5th hit for the Spartans. Brings to the plate Carly Stengel, strikeout and a single. 2 outs, run on first, and the pitch. Swing and bobbled by shortstop. And everybody's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Stengel reaches on the E by the error on the shortstop. So only the second error for the Hawks, and 2 errors by the Spartans also. Now coming to the plate, Jocelyn Gockel, the strikeout and fielder's choice. I think we have a pinch runner in. Number 13, I believe, is the number. No, she's already been in. It's the first. How about number 12? Okay, we don't have that name. But runners on first and second. 2 outs. The first pitch fouled off. 4 strike 1. This is Jocelyn Gockel, as I mentioned, left fielder. Strikeout and a fielder's choice. Hawks looking to close it out, get that shutout. And the 0-1 pitch, too far out. 1-1. Force at any base will end the game. Touch the closest one or make the shortest throw, whatever comes first. And the pitch. And pop up, called by the pitcher. She dropped it. And a run scores. And that'll put runners at the corners now. And that would have to go down as an error. So that's E1 then, and we move to the top of the order now with Casey Miller. Ground out to the pitcher, walk, and a strikeout. Still 2 outs. I think Marina's a little ticked off. She dropped that, so she came back with a good fastball right there. 0-1 to count. 6-1 to score in the top of the 7th. Hawks looking to close it out now just with a victory. And way behind on that one. 0-2. Now you might see a change up here. You brought 2 heaters. Might change her up with a changeup, and it was. And Marina fields that position and gets that last out. 1-3 again. So Hawks claim their 16th victory on the season, going to 16-1 as the West Monona Spartans drop to 16-4 for the season. Number 6 ranked team in 2A. And the Hawks let's go West Monona first. They finished the game with 1 run on 5 hits and 2 errors. And the Hawks end up with victory with 6 runs on 7 hits and 3 errors. And only really one of the errors cost them, which cost them a run anyway. But other than that, they had a good hitting night and got big hits when it was needed, and especially the big home run to get the scoring going for the Hawks by Hannah Klein. Make it 1-0. That looked like it was going to stand up for a while, but Hawks had a couple good innings where they scored 3 and then 3 more, I guess, or 2 more, excuse me, and finished the game by a score of 6-1. This has been Jim Westman with Fuller Digital Solutions and our sponsors. I'd like to thank Fuller Digital and our sponsors for bringing you this game. And not sure, I know Jared had it written down someplace where we play next then. It looks like at Alta Aurelia next Tuesday. And as I mentioned before, our boys will be playing in the Spalding tournament tomorrow at 3 o'clock against Akron Westfield. So almost like a conference game, but it'll be in a tournament. So not sure when the next broadcast will be. Check the websites or go to Fuller Digital and they'll have the information for you then. Thank you for listening tonight and watching, and we will be broadcasting again soon. Have a great night.